Hello everyone and welcome to your September Pick a Pile, Pick a Card reading. I'm working with 5 decks and of course I have my chalice of fortune cookie fortunes that I will use at the end of each reading. So this is for the month of September. See what you have coming up for you, a little prediction if you will. And I know this, like I said, this is for September, but really these videos are timeless. Whenever you feel called, whenever you see this video, that's when you're supposed to see it, okay? So if you need to, because I'm gonna get right into it, if you need to pause this video right now so that you can take a moment to intuit if either pile 1, 2, or 3 really sticks out for you, okay? Otherwise, like I said, I'm getting right into it. Pile number 1, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, so the first card from a deck that we're using it's from the Energy Oracle deck. We have here a 17 or an 8 action. Okay, and look at this. I can hold this up with less of a glare. For those of you who've been watching my videos, you know that whenever I pull cards, there's always a glare. So this is kind of nice. I think I might have found the right space for me to do this in. We'll see. Okay, so action. I feel like you can take this card pretty literally. That like things are moving ahead. Okay, if you've been feeling stuck on a project, stuck on something at work, stuck with a relationship issue of any kind, a communication issue of any kind, to me, I feel like this is saying like, nope, the energy is changing now around you and whatever situation you've been dealing with, and now it's time to move forward. So I love this though. Now, if you look at this, I mean, you have like the horses and they look like they're kind of in a running mode. I feel for some of you, yes. If there's a goal, if there's something you've been wanting to achieve or accomplish, then this is like validation, confirmation saying like, yes, like run at it, get at it. Don't, doubt, don't second guess. Okay. For others, I feel, and actually I'm going to say for like the majority of us, I kind of feel like, yes, move forward, push through whatever obstacles, I almost want to say minor obstacles, that you need to push through, but like, take your time, okay? I feel that despite this saying action, I feel like part of the action you need to take is to also surrender and go with the flow, all right? You need to just kind of be like, okay, all right, this is universe, this is where you're taking me. All right, let's do this, and kind of just release the reins of control a little bit. Obviously, you can control the decisions you make, but it's like, I feel like don't force something to happen. It will happen when it's supposed to, all right? But I love this. This is just forward momentum. So 17 might stick out to you, but also, like I said, it reduces to a number 8. 8 is a number of like abundance, financial stability. It's also, on its side is the infinity symbol, so kind of things coming back around. Karmic energy with this, but I feel like not bad karmic energy. But so abundance, there's some wealth. So like I said, this really could apply to any area of your life, but really if there's something regarding work or a project, this will speak to you like tenfold, okay? I love it. And I don't even think I need to like expand or touch more upon this. Like I said, this card is pretty literal, if you will. Okay, so let me put that aside. Okay, so the next card I have here, because those 5 cards that I originally pulled, this is from the Psychic Tarot deck. Oh, number 6, Harmony. I love this. So this is also considered like the Lover's card in a traditional tarot deck. So yes, if you are looking for love or looking for something to happen between you and someone else, then this card is kind of saying like, yeah, like good times. But also relating it to the action card work-wise, just that things are about to be brought into harmony, okay? Things are about to like come together. You may come in contact with someone who can help you to achieve whatever goal you are looking to achieve, okay? So, I mean, work-wise, these cards still go hand in hand, absolutely. This isn't just a romantic love card. This card does signify love in all its forms and a coming together, a commitment of some kind, okay? But I do feel this commitment, even if it's work-related, it's something you'll really love. Okay, now that's true. That's very true. Okay, something you'll really love, but it's also something to like build upon, if you will. Okay, it's going to create like a solid foundation. And maybe you can't see that yet because maybe you're just starting it. So that's okay though, because when you like starting something is the foundation. All right, so I say like keep going, and also like you do have love around you. If you've been wanting love, like, oh honey, this is at your doorstep. And I really do feel like the number 6 anyways, time wise, anytime literally between now and 6 months from now. And you're probably like, really, Jenny, 6 months from now? Like that's not exactly the near future. No, near future is typically considered 0 to 3 months out. So I do feel for a lot of you, yes, in the near future, 0 to 3 months out, like right now to, let's see, we're at the end August, beginning of September. So I'm going to count all of September, okay? Because I'm filling this a few days before. So September, October, November, December, I love all the Burr months, January, February. Yeah. So between now and definitely the end of the year, but for some of you, you might not really come into a special someone until January, February. Either way though, no, this is telling you like, it's coming for you. Guys, it's coming for you. Like, it just is, okay? So don't be afraid to get yourself out there. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? Don't be afraid to do such things. The next card we have here, this is from the Sacred Traveler deck. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So you know what? This actually goes with what I said in the action card, okay? I had said that part of your action steps would be to surrender and go with the flow, right? I said like, okay, universe, this is what we're doing right now. That's surrendering and going with the flow, going with what is being presented to you. If you go with the flow, and if you're in that flow, you're gonna find far less obstacles and detours that you encounter. And you're truly like, you're just gonna find like, things just start coming to you. Things that you even wanted months ago. It's coming for you. You don't need to like fight it anymore. Okay? I love that. I also look at this though, because she is up in the air, flying over rooftops. We'll say kind of looks like a Mrs. Claus, if you will. For some of you, moving, relocating, okay, at the very least travel, that is coming up. I do feel in the near future, 0 to 3 months, okay? Before the end of the year. I kind of feel like that's a bit of a personal message for me. That's coming up for you, okay? So travel, at the very least travel, but for some of you, relocation, literally moving. So if you want that, it's coming for you. Also, just surrender and go with the flow so that you don't like push it away, okay? You don't block it. The next card we have here is from the Natural Enchantments Oracle deck. It's a spring card, number 14 or a 5, the sunrise. There's a new day. I believe Paula Abdul has a song called Promise of a New Day. Some of you may need to listen to that song. I believe that's what it's called, The Promise of a New Day by Paula Abdul. So have a listen. But so 14 may be significant for you. Spring may be significant for you, okay? Also, 14 reduces to a 5. 5 is all about change. Whether good or bad, change is change, okay? The universe does not apply good or bad to anything. It simply is. So, Yeah, you're going through a change. I mean, I even said that with the first card, that, you know, now that there's action, it's like you've been coming out of the stagnant, stuck energy and you're now moving forward. So yes, things have changed in order for you to do that. All right, so I want to say keep allowing the changes. Some changes you're not going to be able to fight anyway. Some changes are coming no matter what, okay? Allow those changes. Keep your goal, keep the end goals the same. But maybe you'll just need to adjust and pivot some of your action steps, all right? Because I feel like this is a very positive card anyway. I feel like this is like saying, like, no, you're going to get to where you want to be. It's just, right now, we're going to tell you to go down this path and not this one, because this one's actually going to save you a whole lot more. Or you're going to go down this path because in your soul contract before coming to this lifetime, you said you wanted to learn a specific lesson. Well, here you go. All right. So either way, though, you're going to achieve what you want. This card is confirmation. It's just changes are occurring right now. You can't fight the changes. Okay. So just don't even, I really want to say, like, don't even bother trying. Just don't bother trying. Okay. Because you're literally going to, like, just come into more, I don't know, like delays or just restrictions. You're going to hinder your progress, basically. So just try to just go with it. But you're going to achieve what you want. You really are. You're going to achieve what you want. I'm actually going to pull another card for that one. So I am. I'm going to take the deck. I do feel we need, I don't know, just like an added message, or just, ooh, I feel like I have hair, like clarification or something. Oh, come on. So it's another spring card. Number 22 or 4, the bloom. Yeah, you're coming, like I said, you're coming up and out. I've been saying that, right, with the action card, that just things are moving forward, okay? You're no longer like stuck, you're moving on. So I feel like this is just really, it's confirming that, like, yeah, okay, glare, stop it with the glare. That this is just like saying, like, yeah, like, open yourself up to, like, because as you can see, the tulip is open. Open yourself up to what the universe is sending your way, so that you can, like, achieve what you want faster, basically. 22 might be significant. Also, 22 reduces down to a 4, and 4 is all about, like, stability, responsibility, yes. And for some of you, you are finding you really do have to take responsibility for your life, for the choices in your life, in the direction your life is going. But I like this, though, because doing so sets you up for, like, better things to come. You're building a strong foundation. So I like that. Okay, I really do. That's really great. So the last card we have here is from the Blessed Bee deck. 28 or a 10 or a 1. Okay, so 1s are all about new beginnings, really watching your thoughts, because they're gonna, like, manifest pretty rapidly. So try to just focus on what you want, not on what, like, you are afraid is going to happen, all right? Because then you're going to end up pulling that energy in. So focus solely on, like, what you want, and be specific, okay? It's okay to be specific. There's a lot of people who say, like, no, because that's going to block you from other things. No, not necessarily, because if you're not specific, the universe can just send you whatever it's going to send you, and you're going to be like, this isn't what I asked for. So no. A blessing to heal a relationship. I'm really noticed, well, one, I noticed the flowers here, okay? And I mean, I just pulled the bloom card, right? So I like that synchronicity right there. Just you're blooming, basically. But the 2 skulls. So you have, and I'm going to take the other card out. You have, like, a soul connection, either around you right now or coming in for you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's coming in for you. When I said 0 to 6 months, so. But I mean it like you are gonna come in contact with like your life partner, okay? Like till death do us part. So that's coming in for you guys. I love that. It says right here, healing a relationship. So for those of you currently in a relationship, okay, Archangel Gabriel just totally stepped in. So if you'd like to work with Archangel Gabriel, ask her to, I consider Gabriel female, but the angels can present themselves however they want to. Ask Gabriel to help you with the communication between you and another person. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner, just you and another person, okay? Because a relationship is a relationship between you and just someone else. So healing is coming in. I really like that. I do feel it is centered around communication, and that's why Gabriel came in. But healing is coming in nonetheless. So I really like that. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm like so happy. Okay, so let me get, because I actually didn't put it out here on the table. So let me get my chalice. Okay, here we go. I had it on something else. My chalice of fortune cookie fortunes. So let me see. I'm going to leave it out. Okay, so this one does not have lucky numbers on the back, okay? So sorry, pile number 1. You don't have lucky numbers to play in the lottery. This says, you will find the solution where you least expect it. So if you're looking for an answer to a problem, well, you could try finding it in an area, like literally you could physically try finding it in an area where you really just don't think it would be in. Or I kind of want to say, just let the universe answer it for you, okay? Let the universe tell you what the answer is. It may take a few days, it may take an hour for all you know, but you will find the solution where you least expect it. I like that. I also feel this is kind of saying like, be open to the unexpected, because sometimes the unexpected brings you something better, okay? So, yay! Thank you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed these messages. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, share with others. Totally appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your September predictions. All right, so I've got 5 cards with me here to start, and of course I have my little chalice of fortune cookie fortune, so I'll pull from that at the end of your reading. But let's start. The first card I have here is from the Energy Oracle deck. It is a 14 or a 5, Caring Connections. Now that's interesting, so because I just finished with pile 1, right? So they had a card that was also number 14, and they also, part of their message was on love. So if you couldn't decide between pile 1 and 2, maybe listen to both. There might be something in each of these messages for you. So caring connections. So first thing I hear is soulmate relationship. Now, just so you are aware, a soulmate is literal, like it doesn't have to be strictly romantic. A soulmate can be a family member, can be a friend, can be an awesome coworker. A soulmate is someone who helps you to grow on your journey, okay? By having a relationship with them, you know, a relationship of some kind with them. You guys agreed upon prior to coming here to Earth, okay? It's in your soul contracts to work with each other on whatever lessons, life lessons you guys need to work through in this lifetime, okay? But so I do feel, for a lot of you, romantically wise though, that you do have a soulmate connection coming in for you, and it's going to change things up. And I say that because 14 reduces to a 5. 5 is all about change, all right? So I do feel like someone is coming in for you, and they're going to change things up. They're going to just be different than maybe what you expect them to be. So I really want to say, like, don't have expectations, because I don't see you being disappointed. I don't. I actually see them, I'll say, exceeding your expectations. But still, it's just, I feel like in general, it's never really a good idea to expect anything, because you do set yourself up for a bit of disappointment regardless. But this one feels really nice. I also do feel this card is simply just saying that you do have people around you. You are not alone. You have like friends or family or whoever. You have people that you can talk to, whether it's in person or on the phone, online. You do have people around you. You do have people that care. And I feel like for some of you, you just need to know that. All right. You just need to know that. You don't need to feel alone, because you're not alone. So I like this though. There's love coming in. There's love coming in. I want to say, like, don't shy away from it, okay? There's something there for you. For a lot of you, it is going to be karmic, okay? So there is a lesson or two for you to learn, but I don't see it as like being like a bad lesson or anything like that. So I like that. The next card we have here is from the Psychic Tarot deck, another number 5. Okay, so pile number 2, you guys got some changes going on for 2 number 5 cards coming out, and we'll see, because I've got a couple more cards with numbers on it. Conflict and defeat. So honestly, what I get with this is I really want to say get out of your head. I'm just like really noticing all the yellow. I'm wearing yellow. But I want to say get out of your head. Like, that's where a lot of the conflict is coming from. Like, you thinking of creating scenarios that don't exist and that aren't even going to exist. So you're creating your own internal conflicts and internal struggles. No. Don't be doing that, because I feel like it's preventing you, one, from seeing the truth, from seeing like a situation or a person for how it really is or how they really are. And also it's keeping you from like not being in your power. The yellow relates to the solar plexus chakra that's located like at the belly button. It's the center of you. And really, it is like your powerhouse. I mean, all chakras are like powerhouses, but no, that is like your being. That is your worthiness. That is just your, like, a life force. That's also where you pick up on like other people's energies. That's where you like absorb it. Okay, there's like a doorway. There's a big doorway right there. So some of you may need to put up boundaries around certain people. Okay, maybe you're finding that some people are a bit of energetic vampires, okay, and you're feeling a little drained. Maybe you got to see and talk to them less, okay? You got to put up that boundary. But it helps them as well, because it's never a good thing to really give off. I mean, it's good to like release that energy, right? If you have any negativity or just blah energy about you, it's good to get rid of it and release it, but it's never good to like latch it onto someone else, okay? That keeps you and even that person in that sort of cycle, and that's not healthy at all. But so no, I feel like you're pile number 2, I'm sorry to say, you're creating problems that aren't even there. So don't do that. Get out of your head. Literally get out of your head. What I actually also hear with this is gut health. Okay, so some of you may need to really focus on the foods that you are ingesting. Okay, you may need to choose more lighter foods to allow for better digestion. Also, some of you are really holding in like a lot of your emotions, okay? You're not releasing them. You're holding them in, and you're thinking about it too much, and you're just it's swirling around, but it's centering in your stomach, in your gut, and it's giving you problems, whether like literally you're having like physical problems, or maybe you're having a hard time. Maybe you've been wanting to lose weight. You're having a hard time because you're holding on to too much emotional stuff. Okay. I feel like that's specific for like a few of you, not for everyone, obviously. I mean, when you watch these videos, take what resonates and just leave the rest. Okay. Because not everything is going to resonate. So the next card we have here, it's from the Sacred Traveler deck. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. What did I just say? Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, you guys got love coming in for you. I love this. I also feel this is kind of saying like self-care, okay? Get yourself out of this and into this, okay? Focus on your heart space. Do things that bring you joy, okay? That really put a genuine smile on your face, that make you happy. Pull that little kid, that inner child out, all right? That keeps you in the flow. When you are really like enveloping your inner child, you are like in line with the universe. Because have you noticed like the children, they just go with the flow usually, right? Like especially the really young children, they just go with the flow and they're enjoying themselves with the littlest things in front of them. And yet they always get more things to be happy about, right? So I feel like allow your little kid to come out because it puts you in that abundant energy. It really does. And it brings love to you even faster. The next card we have here is from the Natural Enchantments Oracle deck. It's a spring card. So spring itself may resonate with you. We have a 25 or a 7. We have the mushroom. I love this. I kind of want to say like magic is afoot. That's literally what I want to say. And I mean, so I love the Burr months, okay? September, October, November, December, right? I love these months, okay, we're coming into, and I do feel September, October, November, like I just feel like this time of year, the last 4 months of the year is like a very magical time, all right? It pulls my witchy strings, okay? I don't want to say my heartstrings, but my witchy heartstrings, okay? It does. So I feel like magic is afoot for a lot of you, like find magic. I don't know. I feel like you're not going to really find magic unless you believe in it usually, right? You got to believe it to see it. Not see it to believe it. You got to believe it to see it. Works a little differently. But I also feel like, so 25 reducing to a 7 is, 7's a pretty lucky number. So I do feel luck is on your side, all right? Lady luck is on your side. Some of you, and this is only going to apply for some of you, that I feel like if you are traveling down a really spiritual path, maybe you're looking for a topic or just something to read up on, or maybe you're looking for new beings to work with fairies, though read up on them first because fairies are no joke. Not all fairies are love and light, I'll tell you that, okay? So you do your research before really working with fairies, do your research. But I do feel, I get a sense of like fairy magic around you as well. I also look at this card because I see all the grass. Grounding, literally physically get yourself outside barefoot in the ground and ground yourself, earth yourself, all right? Otherwise it's called earthing. Grounding and earthing, they're just same meaning, two words. This planet has so many healing properties. It's insane, okay? Get yourself grounded physically to the earth, okay? Let the earth absorb whatever energy, stagnant or otherwise, needs to be released. Let it absorb it, okay? And let your energy field and your body absorb its positive or negative, I don't, let it absorb its healing ions so that it can heal you as well, okay? So, yes. I'm just thinking if I really need to pull. I feel like these cards were pretty straightforward, that I don't need to pull extra cards for them. I'm just seeing if I really need to. No. But the last card we have here is from the Blessed Bee deck. It's a 24 or a 6. I like that. So before I show you the card, so a 6. Actually, this relates to a card from pile 1. Okay, so one of the cards in pile 1 is a harmony card. It's a love card, and it was the number 6. So that's the image I'm actually seeing in my mind right now. Granted, totally different deck and a different card image, but that's what I'm getting with this, because the This card reduces down to a 6. Sixes are all about love. Love, harmony, joy, doing things we love, self-love, also though love from another around us. Okay, so I feel like, okay, I'm gonna give you the same message I said to pile 1. So really, if you couldn't decide between these two piles, a lot of similarities. I'm interested to see what pile number 3 brings up. Over the next 0 to 6 months, okay, you're gonna come into valuable connections. Valuable and really caring, loving connections. So, but this one, a 24 or a 6, a blessing to find your way. If you feel lost right now, don't worry. It's temporary. It is not going to last much longer. And if you also look at her, she's literally laying on the ground. Okay, she's naked there laying on the ground. And I just got through saying, getting yourself outside and grounding and earthing. Okay, now you don't have to actually lay naked on the ground. Okay, you literally can be barefoot. You could be barefoot, all right? But get yourself outside. Get yourself out in nature. I'm filming this right now indoors because today's supposed to be like a super hot day, like 90 degrees and like humid. I mean, I'd be fine if there was no humidity, but I can't stand the humidity. But so, otherwise I'd be filming this outside. But so ground yourself, get yourself outside, okay? It is so necessary for you. And it's also it's really going to help clear your mind. So I don't know if some of you have even heard of or been to a labyrinth. You literally could Google, okay? A couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, I actually wrote an article. It's published online. I can't even think of the magazine. I published it with Starlit Path magazine, and I don't think they're around anymore. On 10 best labyrinths to visit here in Massachusetts. So if you need to Google like labyrinths wherever you are and go take a walk in a labyrinth. I love labyrinths. I hope to one day have, like when I'm on my piece of property, I want to build a labyrinth in like the back of my yard somewhere, and it's just going to be such a sacred space, and I love it. Okay, you don't need to walk barefoot in a labyrinth. You can if you want to. But I find walking through a labyrinth, so it's like it's sort of like a maze, but it's like one way in and one way out. I don't know, when you're walking through it, like I swear, it just like, it does something to your brain. It just does. I don't know. I don't know the physiology behind it, but I just feel like it just calms the right and the left brain. And I've done like even though it calms it down, I've also done some of my best thinking by walking in a labyrinth. So I don't know, it does something to your mental and emotional state, okay? So I highly recommend go out and walk in a labyrinth. It's just something about it, okay? A lot of healing, and it'll help you to find your way. So, yes. Okay, pile number 2. Let's get to your fortune cookie fortunes. Let's see. You feel like you want to come out. The thing one fears most is fear. Yeah, so fear is powerful as fuck. Okay, let's be serious. Fear is powerful. Fear is worry. Fear is anxiety. It's thinking of like the worst case scenario, or thinking of like a what if, or gets you into so much trouble. Yeah, conflict gets you into so much trouble. It really does. And it prevents you from really moving forward. If you're like stuck in fear, like you're scared. You're scared. And a lot of people are scared of being scared, and they don't even realize it, but they choose it like all the time. Man, just move forward. Or if you want to, be scared, but do whatever you want to do anyways. Okay? The numbers in the back, should you want to play the lottery: 5, 42, 35, 22, 23, 10. Okay? So yes. So there's your messages. Thank you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like this video, share it with others, subscribe to my channel. I would totally appreciate it. And hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys next time. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your September predictions. Pick a pile, pick a card reading. So I'm working here with 5 decks. I've got 5 cards out, plus my little trusty fortune cookie chalice, if you will. So the first card I have here for you is from the Energy Oracle deck. It is a 40 or a 4, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so some of you are on a seriously spiritual path. Okay, so listen, when it comes to my videos, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Not everything I say is going to resonate with you. I mean, maybe, but not everything will. So, whole lot of spirituality with this card, a whole lot of connection, not even just to Archangel Metatron. If there has been like a deity of some type, that, or, you know, just a being that you've been wanting to connect with, Metatron, telling you right here, he's saying hello. You can connect with him, meditate with him, see how he can help you. I get a lot of writing. I believe Metatron, he like wrote the word of God maybe, or something like that. Don't quote me on that one. I literally could be wrong. But I get writing with him. So I feel like for some of you, you actually may be looking into automatic writing or channeling, automatic channeling. Look into that. Meditate as much as you can, or find a mentor who can help you. I feel like my ear is blocked a little bit, and usually when my ear is blocked, it's my right one, but it's my left one. That's interesting. So I don't know if I'm not hearing anything. Maybe I'm supposed to do automatic writing. I don't know. Personally, I have tried it in the past. I didn't really care for it. So, but you might care for it. And that's why I say that. I get like writing down messages, and just messages for you, but also some messages just for the collective. So you may need to like channel and write what you get and then share it with the rest of the world. But a lot of the messages you get will be more personal, okay? But I also feel just your connection to spirit, to the universe, to the divine, to any and all deities that have ever existed and will exist. I feel like your connection is growing, okay? I feel your intuition is becoming stronger. And I love that, because 40 reducing to a 4 is all about like a solid foundation and stability and responsibility, and just it's a good growth card, honestly. So I feel like you are growing on a spiritual level, absolutely, but it's like setting yourself up for something down the line, something great, okay? But ask your angels. You have angels around you, specifically Metatron, okay? So, like I said, meditate. There's YouTube guided meditations I'm sure you could honestly find. Okay, I'm also seeing dreams. So start writing down your dreams in the morning, even if you only remember like one thing of it, or if you just wake up and all you do is you remember how you feel, but you don't remember like what you saw, that's okay. Write that down, all right? Because when you start that process, when you start writing it down, it actually ends up being easier, all right? So I love that. Writing though, there is something about writing. Maybe some of you actually also want to write a book. And it doesn't have to be spiritually based, but there's just this sense of writing that some of you need to write. Okay, so don't be afraid to write. The next card we have here is from the Psychic Tarot deck. Another number 4. Yeah. Authority. This is, I believe, in a traditional tarot deck, this is the Emperor. Right? The Hierophant. Either way, that energy, okay? I also want to say with this card, stand your ground. That's actually what I really get with that. And like, if there's something you want to do or somewhere you want to go and you have people who are like giving their opinions, unwanted opinions, like why they think you shouldn't do something, that's actually their own insecurities projecting onto you, okay? So you need to stand your ground. That's not you, that's them. And maybe they wouldn't do that. So that's why they don't think you should do that either. But they may be unaware of that, okay? But so I feel like that's a very specific message right there. So that may only apply to a few of you, but you also, I see the gold ring around him. You're protected. You are really protected. So don't like listen to insecurities. Don't listen to your own insecurities. Don't listen to other people's insecurities, okay? Because that's other people's insecurities, it's not yours. But like if you have some of your own, I really like, I want to stress like, no, go after what you want regardless. Be scared and do it anyway, okay? I love that. Like I want to say like you're building an empire and you don't even know it. So like if you've been wanting to move, I don't know, or just start a new business, or to me, it's just a start of something new, but oh my God, you have no idea how much power you have. Like you will achieve your goals. This card is just confirming that. I absolutely love it. I also feel like steady money I'm getting with this card as well, even though it's usually, I feel like not typically a card for that, but I also feel with this like steady money coming in for you. Like really steady flow. So, and I love that so far, because I've got a couple of the cards here with numbers, so we'll see, but like number 4 cards, 2 4s equal 8. 8 is a number of abundance, okay? So I love that, considering I just said a steady flow of money is coming in for you. The next card we have here, it's from the Sacred Traveler deck, Desert Passage, trust there's a divine plan. I feel like a lot of us, not even just you guys who chose pile number 3, all of us need to, first word there, trust. And trust there's a divine plan. Yes, in fact, I mean, that's really like, I want to say the only important plan there is, okay? Because the universe is going to do and send you and put you where you're supposed to be, regardless of your plans. Okay? Do you ever find that? Like you plan something, like literally from like A to Z, right? And maybe you get A, B, and C, but then starting D, things start falling apart, and you're like, what the fuck? And you're finding other things are happening. Well, no, universe has a plan. You just got to be along for the ride, okay? And trust that you're going to get to where you want to go, and you will. You absolutely will. All right. I also look at this like he just came out of like a narrow place, right? And he's now entering the desert. He's now entering like a valley. But I feel like, right, he's got these two, I don't know if boulders or just, you know, high rock formations. He's just coming out of a passageway. So I look at that like, okay, you may have been feeling like the walls have been sort of closing in on you a little bit. Or you're kind of like moving forward, but you're like, okay, what the hell's going on? Now all of a sudden you are able to come out. All right, you are going to be more free. I feel like freedom pops into my head, so that might like resonate with you in some way. Like you just, it's going to be this level of freedom that you didn't have before, and you're kind of like, oh, cool, okay, I can breathe. Keep going, because there is a divine plan and you are protected. I said that with this card. You're protected. Okay? So keep going. The next card we have here is from the Natural Enchantments Oracle deck. It's an autumn card, a 52 or a 7, the sunset. Now I like this because, a little bit of a glare. Let me go this way with it. The sunset's here. This card also shows a sunset. At first I was like, oh, this is a sunrise, but I don't know. The colors look too similar if you see it, like the deeper red, like that underneath. So I feel like it's a sunset. I like the little synchronicity like that. I want to say, like, just be thankful you got through the day. At the very least, Be thankful that you got through the day, even if you had like a crappy day, all right, and just things didn't go your way at all, and you don't even know what the hell happened. Be thankful that you got through the day, because there is another day. There is another chance. Tomorrow can actually be the complete opposite, a complete 180, and be so much better. All right. So just, that's really what I want to get with that, is like, be thankful, be grateful for what has occurred. And especially be grateful for yourself for being as strong as you are to get through whatever it is you've just gone through. I also feel with this, some of you may need to actually get yourself out to the ocean, or just a body of water if you're not near an ocean. Okay, so maybe a lake or even a stream or a brook, just a moving body of water. I mean, if you could do a pool, okay, but I feel more like natural body of water, just for the cleansing element. Okay, you may need, you just went through a little narrow passageway that you're coming up and out now, but you may need to like clear, energetically, emotionally clear just some shit off of you. Okay, cleanse yourself. The last card I have here is from the Blessed Bee deck. We have here a 37 or a 10 or a 1. So ones are all about new beginnings and stuff, and I love that because it just goes in line with this card, coming up and out, right? And really owning it, okay? So also with number 1, I really want to say is like, watch your thoughts, truly, because you're at a powerful time now. Now that you are more out in the open, you're becoming far more powerful. So like, really focus on just like the things you want in your life. Do not give your focus to anything you don't want, because you are going to create that energy, okay? And there'll be no one to blame but yourself, okay? So, and some people don't like to hold themselves accountable, okay? Truly. But it's your life, so you need to hold yourself accountable. So really, hold the vision of what you want. Try not to worry too much about the action steps. A blessing for unity where once there was division. So something, I get with this, so something from the past is coming back in for you, whether it is like a person from the past. Okay, this is going to apply for some of you, not all of you. If there is someone from your past coming back in, the past likes to knock on your door when all of a sudden you're happy and moving on. Have you noticed that? Kind of like a little test, like, are you sure you want this new thing? Because this thing is coming back in for you to revisit. No. You continue to move forward. Do you understand me? When it comes to matters of the heart, you continue to move forward. Like I said, that's specific for some of you, not for all of you. But there could be something that maybe a project that you had started years ago. Okay, maybe you started it like 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever. And you only got so far, but maybe you kind of like, okay, I'm putting it on the back burner for now. I'll come back to it later. There may be an opportunity to come back to that. That's okay to come back to, okay? Because that was sort of like unfinished business, if you will. A little different than a relationship with a person, okay? But so if there's like a project or something, unfinished project, you will come into some time to be able to get back into that. And I like that though, because it's going to create a very nice union. The rabbits here signify, well, fertility for one. Okay, so you're going to have like this abundant energy around you to be able to work on whatever you want to work on. Okay, which is wonderful. But also like rabbits, like they multiply quickly. Okay, so I also feel this is saying like, when you get back to really focusing and working on whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you're going to find your results. You're going to achieve your results faster. Okay. It's just, I feel like, maybe something was started, a while ago, but you had to like give it a break. You had to redirect your focus. You had to go do something else because it just wasn't the right time. Well, now the right time is coming in. Okay. And it's going to be really nice. Now, I feel like this is also saying, though, for anyone who's trying to like start something new, this is actually also saying like, yes, really lean in and focus on your intuition regarding it, okay? Because if something doesn't feel right, then you've got to back off and not go that route. But if, you know, you're getting all these green flags, not the red flags, if you're getting all the green flags, then keep moving forward because you're on the right path and things are going to move very quickly, okay? Yeah. Also, focusing on the moon, and she has this piece up here at her third eye. When I had said like focusing on your intuition and really like leaning into that, relying on it, I mean it, because your intuition is getting stronger. Like, holy hell, it is getting stronger. So you like trust that. Don't second guess it. Even if you don't understand why you're getting whatever vibe or what you're getting, go with it. Go with it. Okay. So let's close your reading with a little fortune. Oh, that one right up top wants to come out. The gift without the giver is bare. B-A-R-E. So I don't know if it's even going to focus. I don't think it's going to focus. No, I don't want to focus. Okay. It's fine. The gift without the giver is bare. So it's kind of like you're receiving a gift, but it's like you just have a gift. You don't know who gave it to you. You're like, oh, okay, thanks. But then, like, yeah, you're happy to receive a gift, but you usually feel better when you can say thank you, right, to whoever gives you a gift. So I actually look at this, though, as saying, like, okay, the universe may actually send you something really nice. Don't be afraid. If you don't know who actually sent it to you, well, at the very least, thank the universe, okay? I feel like this is kind of like saying, like, be thankful for what you're receiving regardless. I do also feel something to do with givers, that like givers tend to be more happy than takers anyway. So don't be afraid to give a little more. You don't need to give a whole lot, okay? Because you don't want to drain yourself, obviously. And be careful who you give to, because if you're always going to give to a taker, then forget it, right? It's just going to be like crazy. But like, so I feel like it's just like, don't be, I know you can't, I wish this came out better, but don't be afraid to give a little, because I feel like you're going to end up getting back in return. So, interesting. That's an interesting one. All right, the numbers on the back, should you want to play the lottery: 14, 35, 56, 9, 6, 30. So, all right. Thank you, pile number 3. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please share this with others. Hit that like button below. Even subscribe to my channel. I would totally appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye.